Who would you like to make a baby blanket for? Here's a pattern that's easy to learn by heart. You can make one for your own baby, or a baby blanket is always a great gift. And you can also make them for any kind of sales, especially now with Christmas coming up soon enough. They are also something very useful to give away. Lots of crochet charities love to have them. I have 3 grandchildren, and I loved making blankets for them when they were babies. I'm Tuula, and I decided to film this outside, although it started raining. I'm out here at the forest cabin. So let's look at how we work on this baby blanket. First, make a chain that is a little bit longer than you want your blanket width to be. 8 to 10 chains longer. For the blanket size, Google baby blanket size and you find charts with sizing depending on if you want a blanket for a pram, stroller, baby bed or carrying the baby in. So this is just a sample, so I have a short piece here. My yarn is worsted weight and I have a hook 4mm for it. Also check in the video descriptions about a great yarn subscription club. To start, we're making a double crochet into the 4th stitch from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. And another one next to it. Right next to it. And this is a base row that is different from then all the other rows that come after it. Chain 2. And now skip 1, just 1. And a double crochet there. As well as in the next one. So we start by always having 2 double crochets together and chaining 2 in between and skipping 1 on our chain. And this is how we continue until the end of the row. I'll do one more time. Chain 2, skip 1 and a double crochet and another one in the next stitch. And continue like this until almost the end of your chain. Here I am almost at the end of the row, and we finish off by just chaining 1, and then on this first round we skip 1 and make a double crochet into the next one. And most likely you have some stitches left over, so you can later just pick them out. Then onto the second row, chain 3. In the beginning we always chain 3, turn, and now we're starting to alternate the front post and back post double crochets. Yarn over, and then insert the hook under the post you have in front of you, under the double crochet on the previous row. And yarn over, and finish off the double crochet. And exactly the same into the next one. Yarn over, under, and get the yarn. There. Then chain 2. And now we're going to do 2 back post double crochets. Yarn over and insert the hook from the back this way. And a double crochet there. Again from the back, front, and again to the back. And chain 2. And this is what we repeat, just alternating them. So every second time you do front posts and every other time you do back posts, and always chain 2 in between. So continue until the end of the row. Like this. And I'm at the end of the row now, and it doesn't actually matter which one you will finish on, if it's the back posts or the front posts, because we are going to look at how you start regardless of which way it is. And the row always finishes the same way, chain 1, and then we'll make half double crochet at the end, because these double crochets are shorter than normal because they are attached here further down. So half double crochet into a chain at the end here. So half double crochet, meaning that after you have these here stitches, you take yarn over and pull through all of them at one go, so that gives you a slightly shorter stitch than a double crochet. And from now on we will be alternating just 2 rows. Chain 3, always start with chain 3 and turn. And now at the beginning of the new row you always need to check which kind of stitches you have first, and then do them in such a way that it looks the opposite. So here we have this here ridge that came from the other side, and now we need to make one that doesn't get that there ridge, and that is we need to make 2 front post double crochets. So front post here, going around it like that, and another one into the next one, round it from the front, okay, like that. And then the other one is the opposite, chain 2 first, and here now we need this here ridge here, which means we need to make back posts. So a double crochet round the back of the previous double crochet, and the other one the same. Here, and again this is what we alternate. You can remember it either by looking at the previous one or looking at what you have on the row below, because you never have 2 of these ridges one after another. So here chain 2, and here it's front posts. So anytime you have this here sideways ridge here, then you need to make front posts above it. And chain 2, and when you don't have the ridge here you need it, and it gets there from back post double crochets because it twists this here forward. There, and then continue until the end, alternating these 2 and always chaining 2 in between. Here I'm at the end again, and then chain 1 and half double crochet in this here chain. Can be hard to get it. Half double crochet straight through. Okay, and then chain 3, turn, and now again here you need to see which one you need. So if you have this here ridge, then you need front posts, and if you don't, then you need back posts. So I have that here, so I need front posts. And this is how you continue the entire blanket, alternating these front and back posts. just as we have. I'll make one more, chaining 2, and now here I need the ridge, so it means back posts. And then just continue until it's big enough. I'll make a few more rows here and then we'll look at the very last row. So if this was now the end of my blanket, then just one more row, chain 3 and turn, and now we are making double crochets into these here 2 chain loops. In the first one I'll just make 1 so it doesn't start to stretch, then chain 1 and skip to the next chain loop and 2 double crochets there. And like this, chain 1 and 2 double crochets into the next chain loop. And continue like this until the end, except the last stitch. So I'll finish the row and then we'll look at the last stitch. So after you have made the 2 double crochets into the last chain loop between these stitches, then just chain 1 and a double crochet into that there corner. And then just finish that off and cut the yarn. So here we are. Enjoy working on your baby blanket, and I'll see you on the next video.